Do I know for a fact whether or not LeBron is lying about whether he knew about the AD trade? No. But neither do you. Neither does Shams. Neither does Dave. What evidence do you have? None of you know. To date, still, the best evidence is that reportedly he was at dinner when he found out, which is no evidence at all. So let me pose this as a question. Which of these two scenarios is more strange? LeBron James, a pathological liar, is lying again, or that Rob Pelinka replaced his vagina with a set of giant balls overnight?
The Luka AD trade was strange enough that it left most of us just having conversations trying to make sense of it. But amongst that confusion, one thing stood out. The LeBron media was making a valiant effort to make sure that we all knew LeBron knew nothing about it. And we found that to be suspicious. And on my members only stream yesterday with Steam Engine, I pointed out, look, even if LeBron didn't know, even if that part's true, the speed and effort put into telling the world that he didn't know made it suspicious. I don't know. At this point, we still don't know. We're still speculating. But I found it extremely disappointing that certain channels that you're likely subscribed to because they're not that unsimilar to my channel, jumped on the bandwagon that LeBron did not know. I don't think it's going to do me any favors or gain anything by calling those channels out. But you probably know who I'm talking about. Saying things like, I promise you, say what you want about LeBron, but I promise you he didn't know. Just like Shams said, assuredly, LeBron did not know. And so I waited for them to follow up and explain exactly why we should believe that LeBron didn't know. Oh, cool. These guys know something that I haven't heard yet. Lay it on me. What is your evidence that LeBron didn't know? And unfortunately, everybody's evidence is that LeBron was at dinner. How in the hell does that mean that LeBron James was not involved?
That's like a mob boss ordering a hit, and because the mob boss was at dinner while the hitman was doing the killing, he's innocent.
It doesn't make him guilty. It doesn't make him innocent either. This is probably the first time that I saw almost as much news about LeBron's alibi coming out as the news that the alibi was associated with. It's actually disappointing that you could be led astray that easily by the media. I mean, most people are led astray that easily by the media, but how are you guys not a little bit more savvy to this game that LeBron James plays? How, after all these years of LeBron James getting exactly what he wants, when he wants it, still thinking that LeBron James could be innocent?
And a quick shout out to Uncut Hoops, who, in addition to just using common sense, as I am in my suspicion about Shams and any of the rest of these guys, connecting the dots of Shams to Clutch Sports. But by all means, please go watch his video for more details on that.
What a beautiful fantasy. How entertaining to think that Rob Pelinka grew a pair of balls and said, you know what, LeBron, you keep asking for me to make moves. How do you like this move? And trying to get LeBron James to get out from under his no trade clause. On the exact opposite side of that, you look in history and see how many times LeBron James has said, I want to play with Luka. So you can say Rob Pelinka was doing exactly what LeBron James wants. So one side of this is saying that LeBron was blindsided and he's very upset that a dream of his, those are his words, a dream of his was fulfilled by Rob Pelinka. And Rob Pelinka is going to be the bad guy still for fulfilling a dream of LeBron James. And you also have the side saying, oh, he had no idea. Oh, he was loyal to Anthony Davis, who he constantly threw under the bus and took the credit for Anthony Davis's hard work. But yes, he's loyal to Anthony Davis. Both sides of those favor LeBron James. How convenient. Once again, LeBron James escapes accountability, and that's the bottom line. And that's where your suspicion should lie. Who is this Shams guy? Like, he just came out of nowhere a few years ago, and we're supposed to believe anything that he says. Okay, Rich Paul didn't know? We're all supposed to believe that Rich Paul didn't know. Then how can Shams be an authority on what did go down? He never gave any evidence. I can assure you that LeBron James didn't know. Why? Again, the best evidence we have was that LeBron James was at dinner when the news broke. Well, that's not when the deal was being formed. That's not, we know now that this deal has been in the works for 3+ weeks. So why would LeBron James being at dinner when the deal was announced make LeBron James innocent? And then, of course, there would be the retaliation of LeBron James, which has been mild. He responded to a reporter who claimed that he knew. He got upset about that. I saw one channel trying to say that he started calling the Warriors, but who knows? They've been lying about the Warriors being interested in LeBron James for years now. Nothing's ever come of it, and it's all come down to rumors and nothing tangible. So is LeBron James upset and ready to get out of town? Is this a sign that the Lakers are ready to move on from LeBron and replace him with Luka? Or was this Rob Pelinka trying to appease LeBron James yet again? And yet again failing to make LeBron James happy. It's a dream. It's always been a dream. It's been a dream of mine to play with Luka. Okay, we signed Luka. What? What? I mean, which is it, LeBron? I'm not even sure how you could possibly prove this one way or another. Whether LeBron James knew or didn't know, whether he played a hand in this or not. What exactly would proof one way or another look like? What we really have is history. What we have is the history of LeBron James having his hand in all of these moves, and then the media trying to relieve him of the responsibility of those moves. We all know that he was responsible for the Westbrook move, and then they tried to relieve LeBron James of that responsibility when it didn't work out. We're supposed to believe that LeBron James was not involved in the J.J. Redick hiring. Come on. And I'm guessing that the Lakers now really decided to bring in Bronny James because of what he could do for the team. Will we ever have proof one way or another? Likely not. But more interestingly, can you tell me what that proof would come in the form of? Headlines indicate that LeBron plans to stay with the Lakers. So his brief outburst about the AD trade seems to be artificial. And really, the outburst wasn't so much about AD being traded, but about him being accused of knowing. A few people have said that because Luka and LeBron play the same position, that's a sign that they plan to replace LeBron. Well, if that's the case, then why would LeBron have ever said it's his dream to play alongside Luka? Did he not know that they play the same position? Amongst all the hearsay, and this is hearsay, even the people who say that they can assure you of things, they're just talking about hearsay. One thing remains true. LeBron James gets what he wants. He's gotten what he wants since he entered the league, and nobody's ever condemned him for it. LeBron James wanted Luka, and the Lakers are not finished with their trades. They're going to bring in another big man. They may even find a way to add another star shooter, as if all the trades that they've already made aren't enough. It just doesn't matter how much effort is put in to making up for what LeBron James himself cannot deliver. And once again, Luka could deliver what LeBron James cannot. It's just up to the Lakers and Rob Pelinka once again to find the other pieces to deliver what LeBron James can't, while LeBron James gets what he wants. And the credit. A final thought, because this pro-LeBron propaganda changes every single time that I check into the internet. The idea that LeBron James is supposed to be the mentor to Luka, and Luka is going to get into shape because of LeBron James's leadership seems pretty silly to me. I don't know anyone who improved their game under LeBron James's leadership, and I don't know anyone who went to LeBron James to improve their game. We have people going to old men, retired Elijahwans, Jordans. We don't have people going to LeBron James to learn how to improve their game. What would they learn from LeBron James? Free throws? Ha. Mid-range? Ha. Handles? Ha. Flopping, maybe. LeBron James's muscles are the equivalent of curls for girls. This guy is not in legitimate basketball shape. He's doing steroids and lifting weights for the camera. By the way, didn't Luka win a championship in Europe when he was 16, 17? Okay, I think that Luka has the mentality to win if he decides that he wants to. And maybe the NBA, the soft modern NBA, is just corrupt enough to where a kid who was great when he was 17 just doesn't care anymore. To think that a flopper who never gives anyone credit and steals credit even when he doesn't deserve it is going to be what changes the mentality of someone who won a championship when they were a teenager? Come on.